Hey guys, Donna with Cypress Designs. Welcome to Trash to Treasures Christmas in July event. Hopefully you can stick around a while and see. We're gonna go vintage today. We're gonna do recycled bottles, brown bottles. So we're going to create cute little Christmas Santas on the bottles. I found these Santas last night on Etsy. Yes, Etsy's an addiction, guys. So you need to go out and check out what Etsy has. It has lots of cute stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to use, I'm waiting to get streamed in, but I still figure I better start saying something. We're going to be using these vintage bottles. They're brown bottles. You can get them at antique stores. That's where I got these from. And what a better way to upcycle. Hey Brenda, how are you? So we're going to upcycle these into cute Christmas bottles with some trees on them and stuff like that. I found the cutest, hey Katrina, I found the cutest Santas, you guys, too. So we got to do it little by little. So, hey Sandra, how are you? Thank you for getting me in. So this is what we're going to be using today, but I have others in case I get, I move too fast, which, y'all know how I work. So let me get started. So first things first, y'all know I love to use my molds. I use my molds. Now this is the big one, but this is the small one. So I wanted to show you when you put glue inside these molds, that's where you start to see your image come out, okay? But you gotta trim. I'm not very good, my eyes are not that good. So you gotta go in there and you've gotta literally trim around all the edges. Now if you're really good, hey Pam, hey Deborah, if you're really good, you can get it in there without having to do all this, but my eyes are not that good anymore. Hey, Stacy. So we're using our molds today. Hey, Glenda, how are you? So I went ahead and painted them so that they would be ready to go. So now what we're going to do is I want to take and use, I haven't used this in a while, and I want to use it. It's the dust, the dirty dust, or that looks like dirt. Hey, Gary. Hey, Stephanie. So we're going to be using this. So basically all you're going to do, I'm trying to get these little things out of the way. We're going to take our Mod Podge and we're just going to put it where we want the dirt. Hey, Shauna, how are you? Did I say hi to everybody? Thank you guys for sprinkling. So basically, just put it where you want it to go, this dirt. So I'm going to try to stick it in all these little areas. You don't have to put a whole lot. I just want it into my little groovy areas. And I need something to catch it all. Okay. So all you're gonna do, and I meant to bring my little, this'll work, I guess. Oops. Take your dirt from Dixie Belle, as I missed the whole entire thing. I'm just gonna put it over. This is gonna get recycled and repurposed back into the bottle. Okay. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna go in there and just take it over with your Mod Podge again, just kind of blend it in a little. Oh, I got my wrong glasses on. It helps having these readers, let me tell you guys. Hey Elizabeth, how are you? Hey Stephanie, hey Shauna, hey Deb. So all you're gonna do is make sure you tap that dirt in there. Tap that dirt in there. You can take a little bit more of that dirt. I want it to look like it's a vintage, old frame that's been around for a while. It's dirty. Now sometimes you just got to really look at it though. Now you can kind of see it. It went from this to this. Now let me dry it so you can see. Hey Mary Beth, how are you? So let me dry this so you can see it. It's putting layers on it. Looks really good. Hey Louise, how are you? Thank you guys for sharing me out. Hey Serene. Shireen, I can't talk anymore. And it gives it the old, almost like a pottery kind of a frame. You have no idea how many times I changed my mind. Just try to dry it. Then we'll do number 2. I've got other projects set just in case. Hey, Darla. So now it's got a dirty look. So it looks as though it's been around, it's like a pottery frame. How are you doing, Darla? And if you guys are new, please let me know so we can welcome you. Hey, Shelly. So if you can see it, it looks like it's got dirt on it. So it's been like sitting around, it's collecting dirt and stuff. You put on as much or as little as you want. So now let's take the next. I just like it in all the groovy areas. And it just makes it look like it's pottery. Not pottery, but you know, stone. Dirty stone, that's all. And again, it's kind of a messy stuff to work with. I'm just gonna throw it in there. You just recycle the stuff anyway. But just make sure you knock off this excess, because you want the excess gone. Then take your Mod Podge again, go in there and tap that. Get that all embedded inside there. Now, instead of it being your typical brown frame, glossy, shiny, it's gonna have an old look to it. And that should be enough. We shouldn't have to do more on that. Hey Pam, well, first timer, welcome sweetie, where are you from? Thanks for being here. Let's go ahead and dry this one. Thanks for being here, sweetie. Hi, Russ. Oh, the rustic mustard seed. I thought I've seen you before. What was your first name again? Hi, Nina. How are you? Hey, Christy. Hey, Jen. Nina, it's your first time too. Welcome, guys. I appreciate you being here. I think you'll enjoy. We're doing vintage Christmas. I'm very messy when I do this. Yes. Thank you all for welcoming her. Both of them, all three of them. 2, 3, I can't remember. I don't know. You should have seen me last night. I had it all figured out what I was going to do. And then this morning, I had an epiphany. See how they look? They don't look like wax. They look kind of like they have a patina like to them. Oh, from Florida, Christy, welcome. Louisiana, welcome. I'm in Texas, you guys, welcome. Thank you, Jen. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. Now, guys, these are the bottles we're using today. I went to an antique store and found these. So we're gonna repurpose this. Like one lady was saying, she goes, yeah, we were talking about, you know, how you get rid of all your stuff in your house, and then you have, did I just get paint on my forehead? Yeah. That, you know, you're buying trash again. I says, no, no, no. We get rid of our trash and we buy treasures. So these are our treasures. So the next thing we have to do is I'm going to show you my little images. I got them all set, ready to go. I found these cool Santas, you guys. Now they're cut because they have to go inside. Hey, Corey, how are you? Corey, you are amazing with your painting. Girl, I love your stuff. So now let's get started. I gotta stay in check here. So we're gonna take some vintage lace first, and that's gonna go on our bottles. Now it's not perfect, but that's what kind of adds that's what kind of adds the coolness to it. So I'm gonna add some glue. Let me see if I can find a decent brush. I need to go spend some money on some brushes. Now remember, this stuff dries clear. So just get what you need. Don't worry if you go over. Just try to rub it in. Do little sections at a time, because some of us can't function with our hands very well. Hey Cindy, hey Jennifer, Nora, how are you all doing? Thank you guys for being here, I appreciate it. I think you guys are gonna enjoy this. I went a little different direction. I was going to do my paper girls again. Then I decided to go out on Etsy again, spend some more money, and I found the coolest Santas. Oh my God, guys, I already got ideas now for Christmas stuff. Just make sure you get it on there nice and tight. Just wipe as you go, okay? Now we're at the back here, and I'm gonna try to dry this a little bit because I want this to adhere. I don't want it to come off. Now, I'm not gonna double it up too much. I'm gonna take a little bit of this. Hang on. Glass is not fun. I wanna cut some of this off. Okay. I wanna cut that, but I'm gonna put a teddy wee bit of glue. Good, you guys are all saying hi to each other. I love it. This will just help me keep going. Otherwise, will stress me out. Okay, so now we have a vintage bottle. We have a vintage lace. Hey Dottie, how are you? Okay, so let me just let this dry a second. I can't put it down right now. How are you doing, Sandra? Okay, so now we got this. Now the next thing we need to do is we're going to take, I'm going to try to go slow, guys. I know it's rough for me to do this. We need to take, well, actually, no, let me do this. It's dry. So let's take our first Santa. These are going to be the Santas we're going to use. Hey, Judy. Hey, Diane. How are you? These are our Santas we're going to use first, okay? Old Crone's Boiling Pot. What is your first name, sweetie? I know I follow you. I believe I follow you. Okay, so let me go ahead and put this on. I'm so ready for Halloween. Oh, guys, I'm so ready. Okay, so just get your image where you need it. Make sure you got it just kind of centered. Okay, so you're gonna have your image. Don't look at it being all cattywampus. You're not gonna even see that. Okay, now let's take your frame. Now remember, see how it's dirty? So it almost looks like it's kind of got a patina, but almost like a pottery look. I don't know what else to say it looks like. Hey, Joanne, how are you? So let's keep going. I need to go buy those continuous ones with these glue sticks. Yeah, this was the first thing in the morning I figured this out. Gosh, there's just constant stuff. There, I want to make sure it's straight. Hey, Sheila. Hi, Helen. How are you? If you're first-time watchers, let us know so we can welcome you. How does that look? Does that look vintage enough, you guys? I love these frames, guys. These are the ones I got on Amazon. I'd have to check to see if they still continue to have them. I'm not sure. Okay, so now we have that. I just got to make sure it's on there tight. Let me just add a little bit of glue down here. Just want to make sure it holds it down for a little bit. Thank you, Brenda. So is everybody doing well today? Hey, Bonnie. I went to bed at 4 o'clock this morning, guys. I, for the life of me, could not fall asleep. I don't know what my problem, my dealio was, but it wasn't going to let me go to bed. Okay. So we have our little Santa inside there. Isn't that cool? I just like stuff that's different. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do on here is we're going to take and make the tree. So I took these from these containers. I ripped them out because I needed some trees. Because I don't have any, I have to buy some. So basically, this is going to go on top. Except we have to, thank you. Mustard Seed, what is your first name? We're going to take our coffee paper, our little filters. We're just going to take our filters and we're going to kind of cut like scalloped edges. Now, you do you. You don't need to do this. Okay. I save this. This comes in handy to shred it up. Hey, Wanda, to shred it up and put it in containers. So don't throw that out. So now we have our little scalloped tree skirt. We have a scalloped tree skirt. Now I'm never sure if it's big enough or too small, whatever. No, I think that'll be perfect. So let's go ahead and take our scalloped edge. We're gonna glue it. Oh shoot, can't do it that way. Hang on, guys. I forgot, I gotta dirty it up. You know me. It's not good until it's dirty. So take your Distress Oxide. I use this for everything, guys. If you're into vintage, you're into dirty, grungy, this is what you need to do. So I like my edges dirty. I'm trying not to shake the table on you guys. Sarah. Nice to see you, Sarah. Thank you for being here. I think you guys are going to truly enjoy this. I don't know, last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm coming out in my room trying to figure out, oh, maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to do that. Well, I think that's what startled me and made me not fall asleep. Okay. So I know where my center is. Okay, so this is going to be our tree skirt. Okay, then you're going to take your little tree, find the hole. Now this stays pretty good, so that's going to be your tree skirt. But this is going to be, hey Lisa, how are you? This is going to be what's on top of the jar. So we're going to glue this. Okay. Actually, let me use the heavy duty glue on this. My best ideas come in the 5th hour. Sorry guys, never fails. Something has to come on when you don't want it to come on. Okay. So then what you're gonna do is you're gonna scrunch all this down, okay? So you see where we're going with this? We're not done yet. I could have made this a little shorter, but we're not gonna worry about it. Now we're gonna take our tinsel. You want to scrunch all that in. And we're going to take our tinsel all the way around to the side. This is where we're going to tie it. Now this tinsel is on Amazon. This is on Amazon, you guys, this tinsel. Oh, Kelly, hey, welcome. Hi, Shauna. Is it Chana or Shauna? Hey, Pam. Oh, thank you, Christy. Well, Kelly, welcome on, coming on in, and I have to make sure, I think I am following you. I'm pretty sure I am. Do I got paint on my face? If I ever get paint on my face, let me know. One time I didn't realize it. I had paint on my face, and nobody said anything. Okay, so now we have this one. Hey, Julie, how are you? What do you think? Does that look vintagey enough? You need to do that? Hi, Cheryl. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Hey, Mary Beth. Okay, but we're not done. You can't do vintage without diamond dust. Now, get your glue and just put your Mod Podge wherever you want it. Don't worry about too much or not enough, because you kind of sort of want it in there. Wherever there's going to be diamond dust, it's going to really just make it pop. So again, need another one of these. So just shove it in there. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just doing the whole entire thing inside. I think that'll look better. Like I said, don't worry about being perfect. Nothing is perfect. I'm trying to knock some of this off to the sides. Okay, so now it has that vintage, kind of like a window into Christmas. Okay, put this back. Okay, now we're gonna do number 2, and then we got to add still embellish on this, but we got to go to number 2 now. Number 2 is gonna be this Santa, and I love these. Oh my God, guys, I have these ideas now for this stuff. I can picture doing a series of these, like in your cabinets for Christmas. Like I have that 1800s cabinet. My brain is right there at that one. Okay, so this one, we're doing the exact same thing. Vintage lace. It's hard to tell sometimes what is the right. That looks like it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this one. Now these bottles were awesome to find. I didn't think I was gonna find any good brown bottles, but did you guys see? They're carrying these brown bottles at Hobby Lobby. Now, not the tiny ones, but they're the bigger bottles. Just hang on. That's the hardest part about lace. It just doesn't want to sit. Okay. And keep going. Thank you, Dottie. I appreciate it. So let's keep going. Try to stretch it because you want it stretched. Now, you do you, how you want your lacing, how high up you want your lacing, how low you want your lacing. Just do you. We all have different tastes and stuff. Yeah, I'll guarantee you by the time this afternoon comes, that wall's gonna come hitting and I'm gonna be passed out. At 4 o'clock in the morning stuff, I still can't believe I didn't go to sleep till then. Okay, isn't that lace pretty though? Hey, Pamela. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. You're so sweet. Hey, Christy, how are you? You doing good, Pam? Hey, Shauna. Okay, so let's figure out where the back is. Now, let's go ahead and get our picture on. These Santas are so cool. I was out there, my intention wasn't to buy any more pictures, but man, when I saw these, I thought, how cool are these Santas? If you are really into vintage Santas, these are really cool. Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Cindy, you doing okay? Figure out. I would have loved to have had a big enough one where I could have kept the it says like 1901 on it, but I'll guarantee it's not 1901. They didn't look this good in 1901. Hey, Brenda. They look back in the day, they all look kind of scary, don't you think? Santas just did not look like they do now. And hold it for a while because you need to. They're on Etsy, and I'll attach that to when I put my YouTube page out there. My link to my YouTube page, it'll all be listed out there. I still got to go back out there and get all my, finish up updating all my videos. Isn't that cute? I do have it straight, don't I? It looks straight, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so let's do the next one. We're not done. We have embellishing to do. Again, this is the bottom of just a piece of wood. I drilled a hole in it, and that's for the tree to go into. So again, didn't I just cut out 2 pieces of paper? There, no, that's not it. There it is. It's hiding. Okay, so this is your tree. Now you can do a little smaller or bigger, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna look at this one to make sure it's not as big. Actually, I think it looks fine. Okay. Oh, we got a dirty. Definitely got to dirty this baby up. I do have those Distress Oxide pump stuff. I don't know. They just don't seem the same as this stuff does. So it's kind of like I'd rather just use this stuff. Okay, find your center. There you go. And then this is like your tree skirt, guys. Your tree skirt. Hi, Missy. How are you? Okay, so now, I've seen the name, so. Okay, now we're going to glue this. I don't worry about being too perfect, guys. I'm not that perfect. Okay. I just don't want it to fall off. Cindy, you guys are doing good. I'm happy. Hey, Jennifer. Did I say hi, Jennifer? I don't know if I said hi to anybody. Okay, so now we're going to crunch that down a little. Now let's get our... Now this, again, is on Amazon. Same thing. You do as much... Oh, that's too much. I don't like to waste this stuff. Do not like to waste this stuff. This looks so back in the day stuff. Yeah, it's still too much. I don't like to waste it. So one more over the top. Now we're off to the side. You just got to adjust it a little bit. I just love this stuff. It's not that expensive. It's about, I think it's like $17 for this. Fluff up your little things here. And again, you see you've got the little Santa again. Hi, Chano's Crafts. How are you? The trees came with these. I'm assuming. Hey, Joanne. They came with these. I ripped them out. Hey, Candy. I just shredded them out of here. Yeah, they were on top of these, so I just pulled them out. When in doubt, recycle. Right? Okay. So, now the next thing. Just want to make sure my trees don't go anywhere. So the next thing is we've got our little signs. We have to dirty up our signs. We don't need that much. Don't need too much. And these signs, I just make them up myself. It's just Algerian, and I think 30 something I use on these. Hey, Donna, how are you? So dirty these tags up. Look much better than white. Not that white's bad, but it's just makes it more true vintage. And then I do the back side because you're going to put it on the tree. Okay. I just put these nice and dark. So now we're going to take this and we're going to put it across our top here. We're going to put this across our tree. And yes, as I'm burning my fingers, guys, I'm burning my finger. Okay, so now we got Merry Christmas. It'd be nice if you could see it the right way. So now you have your Merry Christmas on here. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. Let's do the back right away. Yeah, I went into those antique stores and light bulbs were clicking. I don't know if you guys get that way, but man, the light bulbs were clicking I bought all kinds of stuff. I'll have to show you my goodies. Bought some cool books, bought some couple baseballs to put into a cloche. Found some little, not those little bowls. They're little bowls. I'm going to put them in a cloche. I love cloches. I kind of OD myself when it comes to cloches, though. I do spend a lot of money on cloches. Is anybody else a cloche addict? Hey, Christy. Thank you. My fingers are sticking. So now you have two. Now these would have looked great too if you, hi Diane, if you just did simple trees like, what do you call it? Those white bottle brush trees. Hey Julie, thank you. So this is these two things that I had. And I was gonna add a little bit of gold to these, but I'm not sure if I really need anything. I do have a bowl, not a bowl, a box next. Now you could on here, actually I didn't think about it, but I think I'm gonna put a little bead down the back of these because it covers the seam. I went to this antique store, or junk store I guess, in Wisconsin, and with my sister and sister-in-law, and I found tons of this stuff, this little bitty baby stuff. I must have got a whole bag of this stuff for like $1. Hey, Julie. Hey, Becky, how are you? So let's go ahead and put that on the back. Got to make it look pretty. Look like a corset. So that'll dress up the back a little bit so the back doesn't look like it's all, it'll cover the back end of it so it looks a little bit more dressed up. Now you could go crazy with this stuff if you really wanted to. See, this came undone. Sometimes you gotta hold these pictures down, these frames down a little bit. I think this one is fine. Get a little bit more here. So are you guys enjoying this? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I forgot to put the glitter on the side here. Let me do that. Okay, so let me go ahead and put I kind of wish they had this in a more of a finer glass. If they had that in a finer glass versus it being so big pieces. Oh, thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Carol. Thanks, Debbie. Thank you. Chaos and Crafts. What is your first name again? I forgot your first name. I'm horrible, aren't I? Just a horrible person. Okay, so there's those two. Now let me put the little bead down the back on this one. Let me see if I can do this without ruining something. But yeah, it's amazing when you can go to garage sales and the stuff you can find if you're looking for it. I have so many things I found. I'm already starting to get my Halloween out. So now they're both, they have pretty backs to them, so they're not, they almost look like a wedding dress. Hi, Carlene, how are you? So they almost look like a wedding dress on the back. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Lorraine. Okay, so these are these two. Now I did have to figure out, I was gonna put something in the, I need something to put here. Let's just try putting one of these in there. Just something glittery, it needs something. A bell, I don't think I have tiny bells. I think all my bells are too big. Is that too big? Is that bell too big? I think it is. Oh, thank you, Shireen. Yeah, I think that bell's too big. And we'll stick with this. I had to go buy some baby bells. We'll just use this for right now. I can always change it out later. See, I ask you guys and then make my own decision after that. I'm sorry. I was hoping for some tiny bells, but I've got to go buy some. Okay, I think it looks better when it's got a little bit of a thing in the mirror. Yes, and you know, guys, you can color inside your glass jars. I don't know what makes brown, but I know you can take Mod Podge and food color, and you can color inside your bottles. Okay, so now we have these two. Okay, now we're going to start working on our box. Okay. Yes, we have a box. Again, shopping. I was watching Christy, Craftbox Christy, and she was getting rid of stuff, and you know me, always come up with something. So, this is a box I got from her, from Craftbox Christy. And we are going to use, did I use the Santa already? Because if I did, I won't use him again. Well, it doesn't matter. You can't see everything on here. I do have to paint this edge. This is the fabric we're going to use, okay? Do you think I should do, I have to paint this area. So this is the fabric I'm using. So do you think I should do a red? Should I do a green? I do have a green this. So do you think I should use, hang on so you can see it. I'm going to do fabric here. Do you think the green would look okay like this? Hey Karen, how are you? Do you think I should use the green? The top is going to stay natural because we're putting a frame on it. What do you think? Do you think green is good on this? Or I have this, but I'd have to paint I have the, well, that might work. If I put it in the center, it might work. What about this? Or I could do something like that. What do you guys, you like the green? Green, got it. That's all you had to tell me was green. Okay, so now let's get cruising on this one. We're gonna add fabric to this. It must have been from something because she got it for like $3, so I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and attach this, but I wanna keep the fabric below the top. This, I don't want this to be overlapping my fabric because then it starts to tear up your fabric. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some of this. When you're working with fabric, make sure you use a lot of glue. The Mod Podge. And remember, it dries clear. Oh, it dries clear. Just trying to line it up. Oh, you got a cheese box? Oh my God, guys, I found another huge one too for $14. I mean, it's a little defective, but who cares? It's gonna sit on top of my cabinet, so what does it matter? And they show taking and staining them. I don't want to do anything too much to them. I want it just to be more or less just a box sitting on top. You got it for $1? That's a pretty good deal. Hi, Iris. How are you? It was easier for me to cut a section of the fabric versus me messing with it. And making a mess like I do. And this fabric, again, is from Esmeralda at Lovett's Garden. Oh my God, this stuff still smells so heavenly. It's all coffee. There she is, Esmeralda. I'm using your fabric. It smells wonderful. I've got to stop shopping on her store too, because I spend a lot of money over there. I'm going to have to take out another job. It's like, oh, I could use this. Oh, I could use this. Oh, I could use this. I really don't need to be spending any more money, but I can't help myself. I got some ticking I bought from her I can't wait to get. And if you're not following half of these crafters, you should. And we are on Crafter on the Clock. That's a group you need to follow. There is, this is hosted by Painted Hands Decor, Backwoods Crafting with Alicia, and Crafter Sugar Daddy. And if you've not joined Painted Hands Decor Creations group, another great group, guys. Actually, I just joined it today. I forgot to join it. So you guys, and if you're not following each other, now's an opportunity. Reply to them, click on their page, and follow. I have to make sure I'm following everybody too. Okay. Just gonna put a little glue there. Okay. Okay, so now we have the real pretty box. Now I'm gonna now you guys all know I love to print on fabric. One day I'll show you all how to do it. It's really super, super easy. This is cotton from Walmart. Now, I'm gonna have to cut some of this. I don't want I want the Santa's Workshop, but I gotta cut some more off of this. Didn't want to do it that way, but I'm gonna have to. And the hard part is when you have it small like this, sometimes it's hard to cut it, but you don't want it super, super big on here. And I'm going to leave it as that because I do not want to lose my words. Just remake this a little smaller on each side. And these I coffee stain all this stuff myself, and it's nice to have for crafting and stuff. Okay, let's see. I didn't do a very good job with that, but that's okay. It's all supposed to look ratty, so make sure you make it look ratty. Nothing should be perfect. Pull and tug. Make it look like an old box. Just get in there. Have one good fingernail. You can just rip this baby apart. Hey, Rose. No, Shannon. Hey, Donna. How are you guys? Can never tell. Hey, Ruben, sweetie. How are you? Okay. Now we got it. Little shredded up a bit. Now, it's not going to be perfect, guys. Because it's just not. So this will be the front. So we're going to put that at the top. I just think it looks better when you rat it up a little bit. Okay. Again, put your fabric, get some glue on your fabric. Remember, this all dries clear. So don't worry about perfection. It's not supposed to be perfect. But if you're a perfect person, well, take your time. And you guys, I am taking my time, just so you know. Thanks, Shereen. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I gave you some inspiration to do Christmas. I've just, my brain cells have just gone off on me, and I am so pumped and excited about working with these bottles again and doing more stuff. Okay. So now we have Santa. So bad you can't see it the correct way. Santa's Workshop, okay? And I like when it looks a little old and dingy. Now let me take a little bit more of this. This is where I like to take my edges and try to make them a little dirtier than normal. And since we're covering the top, it won't matter with the green, it won't matter. And then just try to make it look like it's been there a while. So make it look like it's been there so it's an old piece. It's all supposed to look like an old piece, okay? So now let's get our green on. Just pray to God I have a whole bunch because I didn't even bother to look to see if I had enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this on. I don't even know where I got this green from. You guys, you go to Home Goods, they carry a lot of this velveteen ribbon in bolts, the old-fashioned bolts. And it's cool because now you have a bolt, when it's done, you have a bolt you can work with. I'm easily entertained when I get to the stores. I got this huge bust of Frankenstein I just bought. Yes, I love Halloween. I will, when I get my Halloween set up this year, I'll do a live and try to walk you through my house. I love it. There ain't enough days. The only thing is I have it up so long that sometimes, sorry, I got itch. Sometimes as soon as my Halloween party is over with, my house is stripped completely. There is no more Halloween. I go straight into Christmas. Okay. I'm one of those where I take 2 months to put it up, but right after my party, it's down. Okay, so time, we got 11:46, we got time. So I wanted to show you something really cool. Let me see. You know, wrong one. Wrong one. Yeah, guys, where is my... Well, it's IOD mold. I don't know where it is. I decided to try paper mache, guys. I took paper mache. I took my big image and I made paper mache in here. Now, here's the thing I've learned. It works, but when you let it dry, it's gonna crack. Load this baby up with Mod Podge. I mean, literally get your hands in there and just keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. And then just let it dry. And now it's sealed it. So now this is paper. Hey, Christy. That's your box, Christy. We're not done, though. Okay, so this is paper mache. I was playing. So, what I like about paper mache, it's you can buy the bag. It's from Home Depot, not Home Depot, Hobby Lobby. And it's just cool. Look how pretty. It came out with all the detail and everything, you guys. You guys need to try it. Okay, so let's go ahead and take our truffle. We're going to take our truffle. So now we've got these two, okay. So we have the two vintage trees. And like I said, I ripped those off of something else. I ripped one thing to be able to use it for something else. Hey, Carol, how are you? What did she say? I was reading there. Hey, Love Grammy, what's your first name? Okay. Like I said, I can't wait till if I get that upstairs loft up in the garage. It's about 200 square feet, but we're gonna make that my craft room because I told him, I said, I'm so tired. There's just no room in this house for everything. There's no room in this. Oh, sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up. Hey, Shyla, Caroline, welcome, Caroline. There's no room in this house for all this stuff. So he's gonna, I don't know when we're gonna do it, but we will eventually do it. Because, you know, when I work with that cinnamon, well, it's in my vents. I don't like that. It's in my vents. Now, we're going to do the exact same thing with this, guys. And the nice thing about the paper, you don't have to use You don't really have to go twice over this stuff because it just absorbs. So just go in here and do your magic. And yes, it's messy, but it's worth it. And we're gonna dry this. But yeah, I had to test it out. And like I said, the trick is lots of glue. Lots of glue, guys. Hey, Melinda, how are you? Yeah, Carol, how's your mom? Hey, Jamie, how's your mom doing? Oops, what is this? This stuff we don't want on there. Yeah. Let me move all this off out of the way first. Make sure I got it all in there before I make that decision. Yeah, we were hoping we were going to finally get rain yesterday, and that never happened. I'll take this like this for right now. Let's dry this. Okay, so we're going to do the dirty thing too. I want to get this nice and dry. So that all we have to work on is the glue. What time is it? I got 10 minutes, guys. And then the next crafter after me is the Crafted Mantle by Elizabeth. I have to check to see if I'm following her. So don't forget, if you're not following a lot of these crafters, now's the time to follow them. Oh, Cindy, you got rain? We didn't get any. It got really dark out here, and it said it was raining out. There was no rain whatsoever. Oh my goodness. Well, we'll be praying for Carol. Nothing wrong. I swear, it's not one thing, it's something else as we get older. Getting old is not fun. Not for the faint of heart. Okay, that's good enough. I can worry about that. Let me wipe that a little bit down here. Strings. Okay, so now we're going to take our dirt. Our dirt is over here. Hey, Tammy. Let me move all this out of the way. Now let's take our dirt. I need this again. No, actually, let me take this. This is a little bit bigger, so we're going to try to create the same thing we did before. I really need like a spoon. Oh. You know what? There's paint on here, so maybe that'll be good enough. Hold on. Let's just try that. You just never know. Kind of reminds me of maybe somebody's ashes. So I'm trying, kind of freaks me out a little bit when I use this stuff. I'm thinking, oh my God, is this somebody's ashes? That's what it looks like. It's kind of creeps me out. It's kind of like baby shoes. I don't know about y'all. I can't do baby shoes. I don't know what it is about baby shoes. I can't. I cannot do baby shoes. We'll find out years from now that these are somebody's remains. Just kidding. So tap, get it in there. Just tap it in there. I don't know where it's called lack of sleep, y'all. 4 o'clock in the morning, this stuff is messed with me. So I'm on my happy thing here. So let's go ahead and dry this. Oh, let's close this up first because you don't want to be blowing dust, ashes away. Okay. Now this, I love it because it makes it look like a stone or some sort of a stuff like that. It's okay, Joe, and I'm losing it in my old age. Hey, Donna. Gonna get nice and dry. Wash my hands before I touch my face again. It's 7 minutes, guys. And this is taking my time, guys. Just want it nice and dry. Got it. Need to wash my hands. There it is. Gotta wash my hands when I touch this stuff. I'm definitely a messy crafter. Messy. Okay, so now we have our little picture, another one. We just used him, but now this is a bigger version, so it'll be a lot better. It does, doesn't it look like ashes? Hey, Levon. Starting to get creeped out now. Maybe I won't be using dirt anymore. I don't know. So again, you don't need to do everything. I'm just trying to make sure that when it's in the picture, there's no super, super white. And do him up too. So now, we're gonna take our box. He's gonna go on top. So let's go ahead and glue him. The nice thing is this is a square picture. Don't worry about this. This isn't gonna matter. Ashes to ashes, right? And this will go right here. On here. And what's cool is this frame is, there's not much to this frame. It's super, super light. Just got to figure out where you're gonna, how much of the tree and how much Santa you want to see. There. I have to hold it. I'm losing it, Shelly. It's lack of sleep. Hey, Tanya, how are you? I still got to put his 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Okay. So now he's got, so what's kind of cool about the box, if you want to, you don't have to have him laying flat. You can actually have him standing up. Hey, Alicia. Okay, so now let's get his, let me get a different brush. Is this the same? I don't know. Let me get a different brush. Let's go ahead and put, this one we're going to do a little differently because I don't need the whole entire picture done up with glitter. I just like areas that you would think it should have. That's where it's going to be. Like his outfit can be. Just try to get rid of some of that big globs. Now let's put it in. And the bigger the pictures, guys, the better it looks. The bigger the picture definitely makes it look a lot prettier. Thank you, Esmeralda. I appreciate it. Isn't it pretty? Oh, gosh, I just love it. Okay, so the other thing I was going to do, I was thinking of taking, what do you think about putting just a bead of pearls around the top? What do you think? A bead of pearls to the top? It's harder for me to hold that. I want to dress it up just a little bit more. What do you think? Should I put a bead of pearls? Or no? What do you think? Hey, Barb, how are you? Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, Glenda. Do you think I should put just a small little roll of beads? Thank you, Carolyn. Yes or no to the beads? Thank you, Julie. What do you think? Yes? Okay, we'll put some beads on here. We've got 2 minutes, guys. And don't forget, the Crafted Mantle with Elizabeth is on next. And stay on this page and refresh. And the next crafter will be on after me. I wish I would have bought more bottles, but they didn't have many. I am going to do a big wooden, big brown bottle, and they have them at, 2 more minutes to go. They have them at Hobby Lobby, guys. Big brown bottles. I was really impressed with that, because usually they don't have anything good. It's usually all the other stuff. Sorry, I don't mean to be slamming everything, but that's what I do. I'm just a messy Marvin 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute. So what do you think? Hey, Lori, you like the beads? So now we have our Santa workshop and our Santa and the beads. Hey, Judy. Hey, Kimberly, how are you? So we have those and these. Hey, Tamara. Hey, Eden, how are you? I have to reread that. Thank you guys for being here. I have to go, but stay tuned for the next crafter, okay? Love you all. Bye.